Want to know what $600,000 buys you here in the Denver metro area? I get asked this question all the time, and people want to see what does $600,000 buy. So today I'm going to show you 4 properties that are in the South Denver metro area. They're all listed between $630,000 and $650,000. Now keep in mind, the average sales price over the last year in that area where these properties are located, it fluctuated between $740,000 and $810,000. And before we get started, I'm Kathy Hansen. I'm a local area realtor. I'm also a suburban mom. I love making these videos for you and educating you about the Denver metro area and what it's like to live, work, and play right here. But more importantly, I want to be your realtor resource. I want to answer all of your real estate questions and help you make a move to the Denver metro area. All my contact information is here, and it's also in the details section and the comment section below. Now let's get into the 4 properties I'm about to show you. Now this first property that I'm bringing you to is in Littleton, Colorado. It's in the 80123 zip code. It's also in Jefferson County, and it's part of the Jefferson County Public School District, or Jeffco Public Schools as we refer to it here. Now this home you'll see, and there's some aerial shots that you'll get to see towards the end, but this one, it doesn't have any neighbors right behind them. So it does back to the Lily Gulch Recreation Center, which is back here. There is a street here that runs between the house and Lily Gulch. It's not a busy street. It's a main thoroughfare through the neighborhood, but it's not a passway or a throughway to get you from one spot to the other. So the people using that road are people who are coming into the neighborhood or people going to the rec center. Now, this one also sits on a cul-de-sac, which is nice. This home here is 2,760 square feet. That's total. It does include the basement, which is unfinished on this property. Now this property, it looks like it has newer windows. I don't know the year, but they do look newer to me. It's got these beautiful manufactured hardwood floors, neutral paint colors. Now the main floor of this property, main floor and upstairs, it's a 2-story, is about 1,941 square feet. And then the basement's about 819 square feet. Now this kitchen, to me, I could be wrong because I haven't seen it in person, but these cabinets look like they might be original cabinets that have been painted. Again, they could be newer. It looks like laminate countertops here. There is stainless steel appliances and that gas range that everybody loves. This one looks pretty light and bright, though. It does look like you get a lot of natural sunlight coming through these windows. Now this one is 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. All of the bedrooms are upstairs. You've got that powder room on the main floor, and then here we are in the primary. Looks like the primary bathroom has been refinished as well. And just to give you, here's the backyard. So it's got this covered patio, which is awesome. Now this one sits on a lot that's about 8,700 square feet. So it's a good sized lot. It's got some mature trees. If I didn't tell you earlier, this one was built in 1975. And you can see here that open gate, that's gonna take you over to Lily Gulch, to the rec center. Looks like it's got a garden area back here as well. There's the street I was talking about. There's paths and walkways all throughout this community. Little aerial shot. There you can see the house and Lily Gulch. And then you'll also see from the back of this house, you have some pretty incredible mountain views. You'll get that from those upstairs bedrooms and then probably while you're on your back porch too. So here's some drone footage of Littleton and what it looks like. Now, obviously these pictures were taken in the winter, so not all of the trees are in bloom, and there was a little dusting of snow on the ground. So there you have it. Property number 1 listed at $630,000 in Littleton, Colorado. It's on the west side of Littleton. Now at the end of the 4 properties I'm going to show you, I will show you a map so you can see where each property sits in relation to each other and in relation to downtown Denver, to the international airport, and to the highway that gets you up to the mountains. Now this next property that I'm showing you is also located in Littleton, Colorado. Now this property is in Sterling Ranch community. Now the Sterling Ranch community, it's a new community. It is in very south Littleton. It is still a Littleton address, but it is Douglas County, not Jefferson County like the previous house that I showed you. Now Sterling Ranch is, you can see here, it's a new community. It was built, I would say, probably beginning over the last 4 years or so, and it still has lots of building left to take place out here. Once this community is fully built, it will be about 12,000 homes. Now this property was built in 2022, and it's 2265 square feet total. There is no basement on this property, and this one's listed at $630,000. It is 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and because it was built in 2022, well, you have a lot of modern features, a lot of modern updates with this property. All the bedrooms are upstairs on this property, and it sits on about a 6,300 square foot lot. Now that looks like there's a loft upstairs. Yes, there is also, so it's the 3 bedrooms plus the loft upstairs. Nice primary bathroom, blank slate. You can do what you want with it. Add some color to it or keep it the neutral tones there. There's the backyard. Now, one of the things about Sterling Ranch is they are all split rail fences. They don't allow 6 foot privacy fences. And you can see some mountain views there as well. Out in Sterling Ranch, you get some pretty incredible mountain views. Now in Sterling Ranch, they have an HOA, and their HOA is about $150 a quarter. Now the taxes are higher out there than other parts of Littleton, but with the higher taxes and the HOA, you've got tons of amenities in Sterling Ranch. You get multiple pools out there, you have a clubhouse, you have classes, you have recreation activities. There's a lot of things going on out there in Sterling Ranch. Now let's go check out property number 3. Now this third property that I'm bringing you is also in Littleton, Colorado, and this one is part of Douglas County, so it is Douglas County Schools as well. Now this property is located in Province Center in Highlands Ranch. That's the name of the community. It is about 1,857 square feet total. Now this property is listed at $649,900. It's hard to tell from the photos if that is real hardwood floors or if those are laminate hardwood floors. But it's got the neutral paint colors, which is nice. An open kitchen here. Looks like granite counters. Nice and white and bright. This property is 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. It is a tri-level, so let me back up here. This is going to be on the lower level. I believe it's 1 step lower from the kitchen, or a few steps lower from the kitchen. There you go. And then all of the bedrooms on this one are upstairs, other than the basement is finished, so there is a bedroom, bathroom, and an office area in the basement on this one. There's your primary bath. Secondary bath upstairs. There's bedroom number 3 upstairs. This is on the main floor. You have laundry on the main floor. This is going to be your basement bedroom, basement bathroom, and then a little office area there too. Now this property sits on a 5,200 square foot lot. Now this last property is in Centennial, Colorado, and this is also in the Arapahoe County. Now, school district for this is Littleton Public Schools. I know it gets confusing. I showed you a bunch of Littleton properties that were not in Littleton Public Schools, but this one is. So just so you know, our school districts and boundaries out here, well, they're a little wonky. They don't follow zip codes. Sometimes you could have cities that are in 2 or 3 different counties. 2 or 3 different zip codes, so it's a little wonky. But this one sits in Littleton Public Schools, which is a highly rated school district in the state. Now, this property was built in 1959 and it's listed at $630,000. This is a ranch level home, so you have 1 level living plus your basement. This property, it's hard to tell if those are real hardwoods, which I think they are. They could be laminate, but my gut and from what I'm seeing, it feels like they're real hardwood floors in this one. Property is about 2,300 square feet total. That does include the basement square footage. And it's 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Here's your kitchen. There's the primary bedroom. I'm not sure why they jumped back to the kitchen, but it did. Pretty backsplash. I like that glass. Here's the main floor bathroom. So there's no primary suite. With this property, there is 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom on the main level. Yeah, those are real hardwoods. Here's the basement great room. Bonus and storage room. You've got laundry that's in the basement as well. Basement full bathroom. That one looks like it's been updated. Now, they're calling this a bonus room 1 and bonus room 2. Both of these rooms have closets, but they don't have an egress window, meaning a window that somebody could crawl out of in case of an emergency. So because they don't have the egress window, we can't declare them as bedrooms. So you've got the 3 bedrooms on the main level, and then you have 2 bonus rooms in the basement. Now this home sits on a 10,000 square foot piece of property as well. So it's almost 1/4 of an acre. And this one has the 1-car garage. It's oversized, so that garage door looks a little bit bigger, but it is not a 2-car, it's a 1-car garage. And then lastly, again, about this property, it sits in the Littleton Public School District, which I believe Littleton Public Schools, there's only certain schools in that district that you can open enroll your kids to. So here in Denver area, we have open enrollment where you can send your kids to any school that you want to send them to as long as there's room available. And Littleton Public Schools, because it's such a highly rated school district, I believe they have some schools where they don't accept open enrollment, meaning you have to live in district or school matriculation area boundaries in order to get into the school. Okay, let's check out the map here so you can see where these properties are located in relation to Denver, to the airport, to the highway up to the mountains, that kind of thing. Now I zoomed out so that you can see all 4 of these blue check marks are the properties we just saw. So this was property number 1, property number 2, property number 3, and property number 4. Now, in relation to the international airport, for all of these properties, you're probably heading out C-470 and right up to the airport there. You're looking at about a 55 minute drive to get out to the airport. Oops, let me zoom in a little bit here. Now again, property 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now these properties, to get to downtown Denver, you're either gonna go right up Santa Fe this way, or you might, from over here, you might head up 285 to Santa Fe up, or this one, you might go down I-25 to get up to Denver. Any of those are gonna take you roughly, depending on traffic and time of day and that kind of thing, you could be looking at 20 to 30 minutes to get up to Denver. 30 minutes, especially down here in Sterling Ranch. This whole area is all Sterling Ranch now. So definitely a little bit of a longer drive from Sterling Ranch up here to downtown Denver, which sits right where this big D is. And then the other thing that people always ask about is the mountains. So here's our mountain range here. To get up to the ski towns from any of these places, you're looking at about an 1.5 to 2 hour drive, again, depending on traffic. Could be longer on a big ski weekend, but for any of these properties, you're gonna hop on C-470 here, go right up to I-70, and I-70 will take you out to the big ski resorts. Now, the last thing that I wanna mention is you'll see this body of water here. This is Chatfield State Park, and on Chatfield, you can bring motorized boats, you can ski behind them, you can jet ski, loads of fun. There's a big marina out there. There's also a swim-up beach, so even if you don't have a boat, you can go to Chatfield and go to their swim-up beach. There is another little section, whoops, let me see if I can zoom in here. Another few little small lakes where people like to go train for their triathlons and do their open water swim there at Chatfield Reservoir. In Chatfield State Park, they have horseback riding. There's tons of hiking and biking trails. There's bird watching. I think there's an archery place out there. There's lots of things to do at Chatfield. Plus, there's camping. I forgot to tell you that. There's overnight camping spots at Chatfield. So if you want to get away, whoops, I'm not sure what's happening here. If you want to get away from it all and not necessarily have to drive 2 hours, Chatfield is a great spot to go camping overnight. You'll see, not sure what's happening. You'll see all 4 of these properties are located within a 5-10 minute drive. This one could be 15-minute drive to Chatfield State Park. So I hope that gave you some information on what $600,000 buys here in the Denver metro area or the South metro area. I get questions all the time from people wondering, what do houses look like in different areas for X amount of dollars? So today I'm bringing you homes in the $600,000 range. Now again, as I said earlier, I'm Kathy Hansen, local area realtor. I'm also a suburban mom. And if I can answer any questions, be a resource to you, please don't hesitate to reach out. All my contact information is below and in the details section and comments section also. If you want more information about Littleton, because most of these properties were all there, go ahead and check out this video that I'm gonna link right here. Go ahead and check that one out. And that's all that I have for you today. So I will see you on the next video.